I'll watch later.
And yeah, and basically that's the reason why the people hate the French. Oh shit, we're live.
And on that note, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, it is after dark and it is Friday, but guess what? Damn it, that means it's happy hour. We got our buddies back from Extreme Screams with us. Chris and Taryn have decided to take over our stream again, which more power to them. We always had a fun laugh with them. But of course, we've got our usual suspects. Well, most of us, because I think Nikki killed Devin, but that's something that he can discuss later. Nikki, my man, what's up?
Nothing much. I didn't know about the stream until like 10 o'clock, so I texted Devin then, and I think he was still playing Minecraft. So, Devin, if you're watching, you're not playing Minecraft, so get over here. If you don't, he'll be here tomorrow.
And then, of course, jumping up to the top of him is our comic book lad, our time traveler, whatever you want to say, Mr. I spend way too much money on alcohol in Australia. What's up, mate?
Hey, not much, buddy. Just thought I'd jump on and have a couple of verbies and chat to everyone, see what's going on, and make fun of a few people, let them make fun of me. Let's have a good time with it.
We always do that. So we don't have to worry about that, mate. But if you didn't put that shrimp on the bobby yet, get your ass out there and do that now. Yes, I am bringing
shrimp for the stream, mate. Sorry, they're called prawns.
Whatever. That is the cheap Australian hit. Matt, my man. I'm gonna leave exactly what's going on in the dark, but you've had kind of a rough week, so the Mandalorian lad and I came together to have a drink and have some laughs. So hopefully this is for you, and we know Chris and Aristotle, as he calls himself now, can absolutely do that. So let's do it. Aristotle, who the hell are you?
Okay, so my name is Aristotle. The reason I call myself Aristotle is because that is my new name. I'm thinking about getting my name legally changed to Aristotle. No, so we went through, so obviously Chris and I, we are, as our name implies, Extreme Screams. We deal with extreme haunts, we deal with immersive theater, we deal with stuff like that. And during this quarantine time, there have been several different immersive experiences that want to do remote experiences for people, and we just did this one. It was Blackheart Collective, and Aristotle was my name during that experience, so I have my name as Aristotle on here to pay homage to that, because it was such a good experience. I'm legitimately, like, my heart is broken. I'm happy. I'm sad. Like, I don't know what emotion to feel right now.
This all literally just wrapped up less than 5 minutes ago.
Less than 5 minutes ago. So that's how new and fresh we are off of this.
The picture himself is talking, Chris. I guess we know what you guys have been doing. Well, at least I do, because in the description I will throw the link to your guys' channel as always. Other than that, besides Taryn wearing pink at work, which I'm sure you and I will get into.
Oh, this is something that needs to be brought up, yes, at some point.
and I figured my show, if any, would probably be the best place to bring it up.
You know what? I'm fine with that. Ooh. I just found something really weird on the internet.
He just found a new pink scarf to wear.
Yeah, I just found something real weird.
A pinker one.
Did you notice though? So let's explain this story. So at Taryn's work, all of the construction workers were allowed to get bandanas to wear to help mask while they're working. And like every other rugged construction worker, including females, they all had very nice bandanas, red, blue, white. Taryn chose pink out of all of them.
Well, here's the thing, okay?
And wait. And not just pink. It is bright pink. It is very bright
Now,
pink.
here's
Yeah.
the thing, though. Okay, so we did not choose our scarves. First of
Your
all, they were
scarves
given to
chose
us.
you.
No, they were given to us. So my plant manager thought it would be funny because he always likes to, pull gags on us or whatever. He thought it would be funny that in my bag, because they handed them out in like brown paper bags with our names on them. He thought it would be funny that in my bag, if he put a purple and a pink one. So that's what I had was purple and pink.
And you chose
Now,
pink.
I will say there is one that I'm going to wear on Monday.
So I just want to note though, like other workers were even commenting saying that you wear the pink because you're the most feminist one there.
I mean,
Feminine one there.
here's my thing, right? I
It
am
did. It did.
I am comfortable enough in my sexuality, and I am comfortable enough in my masculinity to not be afraid to wear pink. I mean, maybe it shows who I am.
Did anybody watch our live today? I mean, you hit on the guest who was a male.
I did.
I believe
I
I believe the actual comment was he flooded your basement.
I was wondering why it was snowing outside today.
I said it, and my exact spiel. It was hilarious. And without further ado, the man right below us right now on screen, the man who floods all of our basements. We've got Chase, Mr. Fear Dunfield.
I don't know
I
what
got
to
a
say
question
to that.
for you. Was it pink or was it aggressive salmon? Because there's a big difference. in the
Oh,
colour.
I can show you the picture. It was pink. It was pink.
Yeah.
It was actually pink. Like, I'll pull up the picture real quick.
So yeah, I want to know: did the bag say Taryn Neal or did it say "Tickle Me, Taryn"?
it said Taryn Neal.
Look how serious his face got. Did you
said
see how
Taryn.
serious it got?
No. I pulled up the picture. That's the collar. That's the picture. And actually, I'll even scroll through the comments. Yeah. So everyone
The
else,
comments were great. And of course,
Orange.
Chris is the first one to point out that he's wearing pink. And
orange,
it's halfway down the line.
red, white. What was this one? Let me see.
But as you notice, though,
Alright.
he's scrolling down, and he just passed Chris's,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
he's
like halfway down. But nobody
you see-
brought up the.
Did you see Bob Globerman commented on that, Chris?
No, what?
He said,
Oh,
"Why
did
am I
he?
Mr. Pink?"
That's awesome.
Uh,
Bob's a great guy. I don't know if you guys have ever seen him. He's been
No,
in like
by the
every
way-
TV show ever. That
Just
you
so
Yeah,
you know, Leslie
really
Clutter
bad.
is not a worker there. He's my uncle.
Oh, so it's family.
Yeah, it's
So
family,
that
It's
makes
even
it even
worse.
better.
and he's a
So
pastor. So
I just want to point out that not only is your family busting your balls, but your religious family members are.
it's true.
You're like, Taryn, is there
What's
something you
up?
want to tell us?
Yeah, they're like, you don't need to tell us. We've already known for a long time. We're just really happy that finally you figured it out.
We've known since you were 9 years old.
Oh my god,
We just didn't want to say anything.
Jesus! Finally, Jesus, what did it take? Posting a picture of a pink scarf on my Facebook. God, finally, I can be who I am.
They
Okay,
knew-
so can we do the rest of the live just like this?
They knew way back when you used to dress up like Wonder Woman and run around the house.
Okay, now I can kind of see why he
I
chose
mean,
pink for you. Maybe it wasn't to fuck with you. Maybe he found that Wonder Woman costume when he was a kid. He's like, you know what?
It's always nice to find a workplace that encourages one's sexuality to come out. You're very lucky.
I mean,
Sexuality is a spectrum.
I really don't. I want to take another drink, but every time I do, I almost choke on it.
oh,
It's
We're
Taryn's
right.
problem too.
Well, I mean, but this is actually
No, I
no
don't-
segue,
I don't have a
since we're
gag
trying to
reflex,
teach
Chris.
Nikki. We are trying to teach Nikki. We're trying to teach Nikki. Wow. Gentlemen, would you like to settle this? Guys, sit back and let Chris and Darren handle this.
Well, Chris said I
We'll
choke on
just
my
let
beer
them
every time I
debate
take
it
a
out.
drink. I don't have. I don't
Don't you
choke
to
on my beer because I don't
homoerotic?
And
have
then
a
we're
gag
gonna have to
reflex.
clip this out. We'll just slowly put it on your page.
Grant,
Well, I
can
mean, you have a long neck beer there, or drink that you had. Why don't you prove you don't have a gag reflex?
I mean,
Oh,
That's a challenge.
No,
Do
but
it,
we,
buddy.
I'm sure
Challenge.
he could
You gotta do
find
it.
somebody
That's
to
a challenge.
tie you up and tickle you to
oh,
choke.
that's a challenge. I don't back down from a challenge.
No, you should. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. All
I'm
right,
just- I'm
everybody,
just- I'm just
screenshot.
saying-
Screenshot.
I'm gonna do it for the fine.
No.
So
This is going to be a day that's going to come back on Taryn. Like, why did I go on that live when I was drunk?
I'm gonna I'm gonna run for president one day, and they're gonna be like, "Dude, you deep throated a long neck beer." No.
so I think
Oh.
after today, I have a different understanding of what Tickle Me Taryn is.
Oh, so many people do now. So many people do. Get it, buddy.
Hold on, let me
Show them
take
how
an
you
actual
paid for
drink.
college.
Oh god.
Okay, all new episode of the Clone Wars dropped this morning. Let's talk about that. Ahsoka with Rihanna twins. Bo-Katan shows up. How great was that?
Yeah, so
Seems great.
Clone Wars.
love
God, I
it.
really don't want to do this, but I really hate backing down from a challenge.
Oh, just do it. You know you want to.
And now
I
it's
mean,
on full
Now he's
screen.
got it on
Yellow.
single me.
That's gonna happen. Get me out of here.
It's been-
Here, I don't want to call you
he's
yellow,
pulling
but
the big
I'm
end,
wearing it, your head candy.
I thought you were gonna start with like the little end, but no, you went big.
No, yeah. I mean,
You went all in.
I like how he used
So-
the big side first.
yeah. So I'm looking for a new co-host for Extreme Dreams if anybody's interested.
Karen likes a big one, apparently.
Go big or
Karen
go
likes a
home.
big one. Let's
Got it.
just-
If this channel ever
I
made
mean-
money, this video alone is taking that right away.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, this is what happens when Taryn has one beer.
It's gonna be
This is,
submitted.
this is what happens whenever you get Chris and I on a stream that's not on our channel.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sent to YouTube as like not appropriate for
Which
children.
I'm-
They're like, well, we don't know about that, and then they're gonna see you deep throating a beer, and it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So yeah,
Well, hey everybody.
that happened today.
I mean, okay, so
Funny
you've
thing
done
is-
a big. Can you do a bourbon bottle?
I doubt it.
Good night,
I
everyone.
doubt it. I don't even have a bourbon bottle to even try that. So, what's up?
Welcome to
y'all?
Gag Reflex Talk for gag relaxing fans.
I don't think I have one either, but I don't really want to do that on camera.
No, that's a good.
That's a
this-
Terran thing.
This is a very good advice not to follow.
Yeah.
Don't show that you don't have a gag reflex on camera. It will
Dude.
not come back on you good.
Yeah,
No.
Well,
Dude.
I mean, here's the thing. There's two responses that you can have. That you can be disgusted or turned on. And some, I'm sitting on the fence at the moment, so I really don't know what to do.
I'm just kind of worried because it's still just straight on me, and I'm just drinking a beer. You know,
You just keep going back for it, man. Like you can't get enough.
you gotta
Can't
have
say
that
it's straight
bodacious
on,
liquids.
you
You know.
So talking about nerding out for a minute, I have been psyched because I've been playing Final Fantasy VII Remake all day. I've been having a blast with that. I don't know if you guys are gamers or not. I'm a gamer.
I am. I haven't played
Playing
that
Star
yet
Trek
though.
Online.
Good. Yeah, dude. It's been. I love that game so much already. I love the original. This is now
Well,
probably my second favorite.
see, on our debate channel here, we
Nice.
well, on the channel we do debates, and one of them is a game debate league, which I do run, and Grant is our actual debate league for that champion. So
No.
Oh,
I think
nice.
you're okay there, Chris.
I'm making my debut at some point. I don't know when.
September.
So,
February.
Somebody
I
said
will be
something,
making my
'cause
loser's debut
this
as
went
well
sideways
Oh, I'll
really
lose,
fast.
sure. I don't know
after
anything.
finding out the categories.
Yes, I got to get that set up.
I'm very ashamed of my answers because I'm not. I play a lot of video games and I played a lot more when I was a kid, but
Yeah,
as I got older, I'm just like, do I really like this, or am I just doing it because I have nothing else to do?
I live and breathe video games.
If you get bored, you can always deep throat a beer.
That's true. That's true. At least
Matt,
one
how do you
person
feel
on this
about that
panel's done it
statement?
before.
I don't feel good about it.
Oh, there's more than one person that's done it.
Oh, there's more than one person that's done it?
Don't let that go over your head. Deep Throat a Beer, that's his name. Come on.
There you go.
Yeah,
There's your new nickname for all the debate
not gonna
leagues.
do
When
that.
they call you out, it'll be Taryn Deep Throats.
I'm not going to
Neil.
do that.
No, see, Taryn wasn't upset about that, but Tickle Me Taryn, he draws the line here. You know? I'd probably
Because
go
that-
with Tickle Me Taryn.
It's because Tickle Me Taryn's too real.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be deep throat a bear instead of a beer. So
That's
This
true.
is true.
At least you're not playing tummy sticks.
I don't even know what that is. So,
what's that?
Oh, it's Wedding Crashers.
I don't want to do this.
I've
It's
not
when
seen that movie.
it's
And
great.
Taryn hasn't
Nikki,
seen
you
many
need to turn your
movies.
mic up a bit, buddy. We can barely hear you.
Wait, what?
Nikki needs to turn his mic up a bit. He's
Oh,
now
I
gone
thought you
the
said
opposite end.
Michael. I was about to be
Oh, I need
offended.
to turn it up.
I think I'm the only person who's been to film school and seen as few movies as I've seen.
Yeah, I 100%
Wow.
agree.
Wow. You heard that, right?
so.
You can hear me now?
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I can
heard
hear
you.
you better. That's better. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, you went from blowing your eardrums out to doing ASMR in our ears. So
Well, because I didn't want to scare anyone. I mean,
Between my
That's
beer
good.
deep throating and Nikki's ASMR.
Deep manly voice that frightens people in
Deep
general,
throated.
so I can understand why.
oh, the balls. These balls are so sweet and decadent.
Just
And
The,
for
the
any,
sweaty balls thing.
right.
You- yeah.
But for anybody that's
Don't
wondering where
fall.
Matt's at right now, I got a message from him. He told me to let you guys know this. He's currently deep throating a beer right now to see if he actually gags or not. And if he
You
doesn't
gotta let
do
me
it,
host the
if he
stream.
doesn't gag,
They don't have the
then-
internet for this.
if he doesn't gag on it, then he's gonna come on camera and he'll do it. But if he gags, then he's not gonna do it because he doesn't want to be embarrassed.
it's hilarious.
Where's Alan?
I
I just wanted to play the Alan soundbite.
Oh. Say Alan's
And you
Kurt
thought wearing
Rain's face.
wearing a pink scarf was going to give you people were going to give you shit.
Yeah.
I have
Shows
one
how much I
picture,
care.
but it has the Avengers on it. So I mean, it's like a red, but it's kind of faded into pink. It's the only pink shirt I have. I'm not bold enough to wear pink. I can wear purple, pink.
Oh, I'll wear anything. I doesn't matter
I'll
to me.
wear it. I just don't buy it.
Taryn, that's clear. I'm
Right.
seeing what you're dressed in now, so you've clearly got no.
I didn't hear it. What did you say?
I don't know what fashion is.
I don't know what sex is.
Well, you see, when a mommy and a daddy love each other very, very much.
My
Mate,
mommy
they
and
go
dad
on
didn't
Tinder.
know each other though.
Look for a third.
And if you don't know what sex is, I thought Taryn gave a really good example
It was a joke.
of some
It was just an
situations.
organic response that I regret.
That I regret.
And that's what sex is.
Oh man.
Oh Lord.
There's Matt.
Did you say?
So how did that
organic?
go,
Another
Matt?
word that's similar.
How'd it
And
go?
that's why we all hate Matt.
I mean,
Ryan,
it's
buddy.
my
He's all
balls, you know.
sweaty and stuff
Oh,
now, so you
camera.
really tried hard.
Did it work? Did it not work? Are you gonna be able to do
Oh,
it
it
on
didn't
camera
work.
now?
No,
Yeah.
my stupid. No, I had to reset my router. Fucking
Oh.
here they do us in the apartment complex once a week. They do a reset of everything. So
Yeah.
And
You
my
gotta let me
dumbass forgot to do it before we got started.
Mm.
I got the internet here. Everything
you know,
else here sucks.
I blame
Internet's
the-
great.
I probably
Mhm.
might, especially tomorrow.
don't know,
Especially
maybe I'll
tomorrow.
Maybe I'll move to an.
I was thinking about
Town
asking you to
away
run
from there.
stream tomorrow, actually, but we'll talk about that off camera.
Cool. I've never used StreamYard before though, so you got to teach me.
Oh, by the way, Taryn, about your match coming up.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Where is
come
I
on,
mean, I'm just gonna say
wake up.
I've never played through an entire Final Fantasy game in my life.
Me
And
neither.
I've never played Halo, maybe once. So
It's not as good as people say.
I hate Halo. I'm just gonna say it.
It's
Unpopular opinion, but I hate it.
I want to play it,
bump.
but I don't love it.
now, if you would have given me like a Bethesda category,
But-
knocked it out of the park. I know all of the Fallout lore.
Well,
I know the Elder Scrolls lore. That's about it.
The only thing I know how to do in Elder Scrolls is
well,
constantly
see,
get killed by
and just
attacking
being
people.
well, it's just the beginning. Well, just the beginning few matches. I figured we would be, gentle.
I don't know. You tend the way he handles a bottle. I don't think you need to be gentle with him.
Oh yeah, no.
The Grand
I like
Theft
it
Auto
rough, man.
question. I really like Grand Theft Auto, so
Oh, I'm a huge
I
Grand
remember
Theft
if it
Auto
Oh, I
fan.
like GTA.
Oh,
Literally,
God.
that's what I'm playing at the moment online.
So I guess Matt's router
I think
doesn't work.
maybe he's frozen again, or he's having a fit.
I think he's just playing a trick on everybody. He's just being really still.
It's a conspiracy.
It's Bush. Bush is ruining his thing. But
Bush?
Bush had nothing to do with 9/11. He just has something to do with Matt's
You're going
spin.
with Bush. Bush has been out of office for like 10,
He's still
12
screwing
years.
with
What
it.
are you going with Bush for?
He's
That's how
screwing
powerful
Matt's
he is.
internet.
Yeah.
That's what Bush is doing. He's not managing baseball teams. He's not the president. He's hacking streams.
Yeah, he's hacking in. He'll probably jump in here and be like, "Hey guys."
Can anyone tell me how to pronounce nuclear?
What? Nuclear?
Nuclear.
Nuclear.
Nuclear. Mission accomplished.
I'm confused.
Ah, God. How
Yeah,
good
I'm
would
sure
Mission
you are,
Accomplished
buddy.
be right
That's
now?
not hard to. That's not hard to.
No.
achieve, but I'm
You
confused.
guys don't even know like how many different chats we're in, and like somebody will say something, and then like Taryn's first response is, "I'm confused."
And then I have to teach Chris how to actually read the chats, but that's another story.
Oh, it's just yeah.
He's like, "What's that? What's that word?
Oh,
That's the word the." Like,
so funny story. We're talking to this model, right? and like,
true story. True
like
story.
I'm talking like she's straight up Playboy playmate, and she's talking to us, so we're already excited about that. And she says something like, "Hey, can I get your IG?" And I'm like, "Taryn, dude,
That was the wrong soundbite.
do I have an IG? Like, I don't know. Am I subscribed to something like that? Like, I had no idea that was fucking Instagram. Like, I felt so out of the loop. Wow.
That's what I need to do. I need to get just models and only fan users to go on these shows too. We'll have After Dark, which is on Patreon only.
There you
And
go.
just
There's
be a
the money.
naked show.
Dude, that's genius.
We'll have a naked show.
I would not watch. Actually,
Actually,
you were
he's
would not
like,
want
actually,
that.
I'd be in it. I mean, if you offered me,
I
I'd
mean-
like to be on it.
just give me a beer. I'll
Just
deep
give
throat
me a
it.
bottle with
I was
carrots
like,
there.
keep throwing the beer. I'm pretty sure you would tune in.
Yeah. There ain't much Darren win.
I don't
for
think
$5.
that would be like I don't know.
20's a 20 in Taryn's
$20 is $20. Guys got to
Very
eat.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
And just remember, it's only gay if you push back.
That's true. It's not gay if you close your eyes either. So
It's only gay if you like it. So if you say I
Alright,
don't
well,
like
Not
it,
that there's
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
wrong with that.
yeah, true. I don't need people to attack us. Matt left. So
I've got a
He's
bunch
like,
of
"I'm gonna
other
get
ones
out of
like
this
that, but I'm
conversation."
not gonna say them because I think they're too inappropriate.
look,
You're on
we're
After
deep throwing a
Dark. What are you
beer. We
doing?
have already talked about naked shows. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah,
I have an
sure it's
opinion
not.
on it.
I'm sure it's not. You guys do not know how dark my sense of humor goes.
Oh no, yeah, he sent me some really messed up shit, and I'm like, dude, I don't think I want to be your friend anymore. Like,
Oh, wait, Karen, I've got a feeling we're going to become really good friends if that's the case.
Yeah.
Oh, you should see some of the memes I make.
yeah, we're in a really messed up group. Like,
Oh, I need to be a part of that.
I'm gonna
I'll-
come.
I'll-
I'm gonna go
I'll-
there. Oh, you
What?
finish. You
Okay.
finish, and then I will.
I was gonna say,
That's what
comic
she
book
said.
lad. Send me a friend request on Facebook, and I will add you to that group, that fucked up group we're in.
Absolutely.
I may do
Because
that.
I don't want to go, oh, that's me. I want to go, oh, dude, that's messed up. I'm going to retweet that, you know?
Yeah. All right,
it's
so
so
Grant,
messed up.
you once told me in a chat that you did porn videos or something. That wasn't
No,
true.
no, I
right?
filmed. Yeah, no, that's true.
That's
I
true?
did that for about 12 years. Yeah.
Were you
Dude,
an
tag
actor,
along.
an editor, or
No,
He was a stunt dog.
He held the mics to the people.
I was the stunt pinky for Ron Jeremy for a few years. Yeah, no need to brag.
At least
He
you weren't
held
the
the mic.
fluffer.
He had to hold
No,
the mic and get every clap,
Is that a real
every clap
thing?
sound.
Yeah, that's a real
I'll give
thing.
I'll give you a little bit of insight. If you've ever watched any POV things, you'll realize that's not actually POV because usually both the guys' are hands in there. It usually involves you hugging
Yeah.
a naked guy while he's doing his duty.
Yeah.
We'll call it. It's a very glamorous job.
Fascinating.
So
So,
I thought so. They don't just wear like a GoPro on their head. That would be much more efficient.
No,
Efficiency.
because you've got
is very-
to be able to control where the camera shots are going and everything.
So that's a
Oh.
true story completely.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you
Sean.
basically-
Sean
you basically
Haven
hug,
never seen me
We'll
work.
talk. We'll talk because I would do
Okay.
very well in that industry.
so you basically
You-
hugged. Like, did you work with Johnny Sims then? Since did you like hug around him and let him do his thing? Because if you
No.
did, you worked with a national hero. He was a firefighter. He's a doctor. He's a teacher.
Well, that being said, I have worked with people who dressed up like doctors. Strangely enough, they always took the temperature in a weird way. So, I mean, it's just.
I don't
know,
think
it's-
that's weird. I think that's the most efficient way.
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
do
kind
it
of
with the thumb.
curious though. So since we're talking about POV porn here, do they use like? Because let's be honest, there's only like 10 dudes in the porn industry, right? As far as
Pretty
acting
much.
goes.
Well, 11 if
Uh,
Grant contacts me about
As
it.
far as acting goes, so in the POV industry, do they use those same 10 guys, or are they like random dudes so they don't have to pay as much for the face?
No, actually, there is a lot of guys. The difference is the demand for individuals is guys are very interchangeable.
Right.
Girls are the ones that make probably between 3 to 5 times as much as the guys do, except if you're doing something like gay for pay, then that's the only way a guy can earn real money. So, Matt, you've still got a chance, buddy. If you want to earn some money,
$20 is $20. So
Well, I'm
Alright,
fine
so-
for
No,
equal
I'm
pay.
going to give you
How
25.
much?
I'll-
though? How much? Because I do have a price. It's just, it's high.
Just buy me lunch.
a pizza's a pizza,
Uh,
man.
Yeah,
I'll
pizza's
be honest.
pizza.
Just
No,
get me a meat
pizza-
lover. I'm
no.
happy.
You're right.
We're
Get me a
talking
meat
Well,
lover. I'll
I'm-
say I'm a meat lover. I don't care.
Triple sausage.
well, you don't want triple sausage.
I'm top shelf, so
Yeah.
I'm like
I know Riley
Probably-
Reed might.
10,000 for a minute.
Strange enough, Nikki, what you're saying with your body type and everything like that, you would actually probably be pretty high.
Yeah. No, I'm honest. I would do very well in that industry.
But you'd have to wear a pink scarf, and I think that's just crossing the line.
No, I'm okay with that. I'll
No,
Oh,
it's
that's
funny
great.
because, like, I need to get the realism out of my head when I'm watching things like that because, you're watching whatever and you hear the guy who goes,
I watch this
I'm
porn
only 15 years old. I was like, what are you telling me? You're like 45. Okay, you're like
Okay,
45
Yeah,
years
I mean,
old.
I'm 30.
Have any of you
but
guys watched
I'm
Letterkenny?
18 years old, and this is I don't know what's going on here.
Have any of you guys watched Letterkenny?
I have watched it.
I know the name. I just can't think of what it is.
a
So
Canadian
it's
show.
basically a Canadian or it's a Canadian
It's not a Canadian
show.
porn.
It's a Canadian show.
Yeah.
And there's one scene where they talk about porn, and it's hilarious.
Everything on that subject just weirds me out.
I wish I could share my screen, but
Or
Matt's not
Canadians.
here.
Yeah, I know. Canadians are
I
weird,
can
aren't
do
they?
that.
Freaks me
So
out
is there
too.
like
You might
do you
still
want
be
me
able
to,
to.
like-
What?
I can do that here. So if you want to send me a link, I can do that.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
put
I
it
guess
in the chat and I'll pull it up.
Okay, cool. We'll do.
Or
Pull
the
it-
Facebook
pull-
chat if you're on that. Yeah, do it on the Facebook chat because I can get it right on the tablet and then switch the camera. You won't see me, which might be bad or good depending on what the
Would we
video
be
is.
able to hear the video?
Yes,
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
I'm very good.
She said that so creepily then.
Yeah, yeah, that was
I don't know about
definitely very
sex, but I
creepy.
know about technology.
I gotta find the right. There we go. I'm in so many chats on Facebook. It's insane.
Yeah, okay, you're popular.
Correlation
We get
between
it.
humor and
No.
He's so popular, he's got to change his name.
A bunch
Become
of them
Spanish
are.
football player
A
called
bunch of
Aristotle.
the chats that I'm in are simply because I wore a pink scarf, and I'm kind of scared about that. But it is what it is.
I'm
I do
scared
throw
of
it a
everything.
beer.
I mean, this world is terrifying. I'm more scared of people than I am the coronavirus. To be honest, I think people are going to destroy this world reacting to it. And like this is like the fear that I have. Like my fears aren't like monsters and stuff like that and screaming stuff. My fears are like, am I going to be able to go to the doctor for what's wrong with me if the
Right.
coronavirus is a thing for the next year? That's what I'm afraid of, to be honest. But we're all just here and we're all afraid of everything. I mean, so whatever you guys feel, we're all feeling it too. It's just God.
And if you would like to hear more about fear, tune in to youtube.com/extreme screams, where we talk about immersive theater, extreme haunts, and other
You
things.
scream about hospital visits, existential crisis.
A lot of existential crisis.
A lot of them.
Can I be a guest? Because I have a lot of existential.
You can come on and just talk about all your problems if you want.
I'd love to. That would be
No.
so much.
We'll just
I
put the
will say-
camera right on you and you just go.
I will say,
No.
for legal reasons, Chris and I are not medical professionals, nor are we therapists.
Oh, I'm
Medical
definitely not a
Professionals don't do
therapist.
shit anyway.
I'll give the worst advice anyone can give.
This is what you wanted, right, man?
Yes.
Okay, let me just unmute it.
Tread Goldie lightly. Just no toker in there.
Is it Peter Dinklage? Oh.
Yeah. It's in It's in English. You just gotta.
No, I said Peter Dinklage, not English.
Oh no.
Oh, take your drink, you Goldie Lush.
Listen up.
Tread Goldie lightly.
I have a
Just
funny
no
story
toker
about
in
my
it.
mom
Light
after this,
kiss
if you
and
want to hear
tell.
that.
Nothing wrong with a little stank on the hang down.
Nothing wrong with a little tasting it out in the trade.
A little hizzin' and skizzin'.
Hell, I know there's nothing wrong with a little bone to the boneyard. I know that. Nothing wrong with a little bacon making.
Nothing wrong with a little shot twixt limbs and water.
A little building the blanket
Is that loud
monster.
enough?
I know there's nothing wrong
Yeah,
with
yeah,
a
yeah.
military folk. I know that. Nothing wrong with a little making the beast with two backs.
Making feet for children's stockings.
Testing the tube state.
Look, I know there's nothing wrong with a little crawl up the skin slide. I know that. Nothing wrong with a little. Yes. Breaks right there. I got a question. Then I got a comment.
Well, let's hear it, good buddy.
Now, my question. When have you ever heard a girl go, yes? Well, other than in a porno.
yes.
Maybe there's.
That's because we don't say that.
Well,
Not unless it's in a porno.
now my comment.
I'm sorry, guys.
You see, the way Derry did the yes is not the way they do the yes in pornos. That's the way they do it. The girl gets all excited and she goes, yes.
Guys, is this true? Because I really need to be educated about this. I kind of
It is the way they
was
do
in the
it. They go,
hospital when they were talking about
yes.
this in school, so
That's
anybody who wants to
how they do it.
chime
No, they don't. What they do is they find a super high pitch for those first 4 yeses, and then they come in all dramatic for that final yes. It goes a little something like yes, and then they get all dramatic for that final yes. Say yes. Yes.
Yeah, porno girls do that, but only when the porno guys aren't busy finding some super low tone in which we fuck,
I'm Mercedes, and I have a naturally low voice, and I do like to say, fuck. Oh,
I just
fuck.
think I'd be
So I
good at
don't do
porn.
pornos.
Well, then you should do voiceovers
Is that wrong for me to
English
say?
foreign pornos, Dan, because that was
Unless
no,
they follow your dreams, they'll really come true.
Oh, it's not my
I've never had any
dream,
complaints from
but
any of my
I think it's
sexual
the closest
companions
thing to
about my
reality
oh,
that me
fuck.
having a job would be.
Fuck.
Careful about to use the word coming in true in the same sentence when talking about porn.
Still on the yeses. So Wayne, it's
It's very confusing for me.
yes.
This whole show is.
Question. There he is. You're saying
Oh no, Matt left to masturbate.
Yeah, I did.
Yes. You're getting closer, Dave, but see which one just put a little pepper on the end. You just want to put a little pepper on the end of it. Like, yes! Yes!
Oh, fuck.
Really, that is my favorite character in the whole show.
The lady is very.
I love how she's grabbing her butt. She's
I know, right? I love how you just started saying, "Oh my god, oh my."
Okay, there's two things about that. One, I want to see the actual original script, so that could all be in description, and be a fly on the wall on that pitch meeting for that.
Oh, you gotta
really
look up if you have Hulu. You gotta watch Letterkenny.
Yeah, no, I don't have Hulu because it's ridiculously expensive here in Australia. So
I'll give you my login.
told you we'd become best friends.
Yeah, no, I left because Matt needed the login code, so I think it kicked him out.
He kicked him out of his own stream.
well,
God,
all right.
that's like inviting a chicken to live with you, and then 2 days after, like, she kicks you out of your apartment.
Grant, do you see this?
All right,
What are you
guys,
looking
I gotta
at?
get out of here. It's been fun. Thank you for having me on. I will talk to you guys later.
Nice
Yep,
to meet you,
talk to you
Chris.
later.
Okay.
And
Not good to see you, man.
take it
Or
easy.
not see you. Good to hear
Right.
you.
Yeah, I agree.
But,
I need to get off of here as well. It has been great. Thank you guys so much for having
I
me.
mean,
on.
everybody needs to get off at some point. I don't know when it will be for me, but you do you.
I mean, I heard Matt lost his virginity today.
I did lose it.
I heard it
Then
was yesterday.
nice, high
He didn't-
five.
He found
Yeah,
it, guys.
she's-
Found it.
Just 5.
It's here.
Oh,
Anyways,
there he-
He
y'all
left
have
it in
a
that
good one.
under the bed. He found it.
I will see y'all later. Thank you so much. Comic book, send me a Facebook friend request for sure, though, and I'll add you to that
Cool,
group.
everybody.
All right, see you, buddy.
See you.
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny. I just had a thought that I think
Yeah,
tomorrow,
sorry, guys.
Funny.
for
Mike.
tomorrow night's show, I'm gonna have Deb dress up as you, Matt.
There we go.
I have a Peyton Manning jersey and a Colts hat right there, so
Right.
that'd be pretty funny.
That'd be great.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what the fuck's going on tonight, but apparently a nasty storm's blown in, and it wouldn't be our Friday night show if I didn't have a major fuck up.
Hey, according to Grant,
Mhm.
it's not- and it's blowing tonight, so
But yeah,
Hey, just rename the stream the Friday Night Fuck Up. There we go.
yeah, I'll add that
There
to
we
the
go.
description.
Devin didn't even show up. He's gonna transport
Well,
in.
I mean, it's Good Friday for you guys. Still, I
It
think
is?
maybe not all just past.
I think
I go to
it's
lunch
now
every-
midnight.
My dad, and I
For
can't
me,
do that.
it is. For me, it is.
So I think
Okay.
it's 12. So it's no longer a Good Friday.
Yeah, my kid's
Not so
like, "Is the Easter Bunny coming?" I was like, "Not tonight, homie. Tomorrow
Bunny's
night."
I don't know about you guys,
You're
but
like,
the
no,
Easter
no.
Bunny always comes to my
This,
house.
this
My mom
is
is
the day that we celebrate the death of a Jew. You know, Matt's favorite
Yeah, true.
holiday. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, on that one, this is absolutely
Jewish.
getting shut down.
Yeah, I mean, we had Letterkenny
don't
when
you
they
know
were
the Lord
doing
and
the
Savior?
porn stuff.
Yeah,
It
I know.
was-
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that clip on the chat. I'm gonna go back and look at that. I was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on, and then I looked outside, and like the fucking trees are falling over, and it's like,
Okay.
holy shit.
Really? Falling?
Well, we have such strong winds here, especially
And
when we have
and
these
very
nasty.
weak trees.
nasty storms. So like trees fall over and shit like that. It's almost like
Like that
tornado.
Tom Hanks movie. What was it? Where he buys a house? It's like, we have weak trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we had pretty bad storms on a Wednesday as well. And then about 2 hours away from me, I guess there's tornado sirens going off. So
I saw people posting videos of that, and I'm like, nope, fuck that noise.
yeah, that was I
Noise
think
really
Wednesday. I think.
Oh, and Jacob sent that for you, Grant.
No, Easter is his resurrection. So
Yeah, I'm just sending Jacob the link so that he can come in.
If he will.
yeah, if you want to. I mean,
Yeah, yeah, but
It's just-
Friday was the day he died, and then Sunday he woke up from a massive hangover.
Yeah.
So he got nailed all Friday night. So
So here's my deal. Tomorrow I got to wake up to drive to one of my doctor's offices to pick up a prescription, even though that's not the day the appointment was. So
Right.
I have to be there at 11 o'clock, wait outside the building, then call and have them bring the prescription out to my window
Mm.
because it's a controlled substance. Not to mention that I don't have a car. I need my dad to drive me. So
So wait a minute. So where you're at with, they're still giving you paper prescriptions even with controlled
So-
substances?
the way the medications that I'm on works, they're controlled substances. So
Right.
they need to be paper prescriptions. They
See,
don't allow them to be called in. So if any sort of government official is watching, if this world is going to be shut down like this, you got to
Yeah.
change that, because if my dad was working, I wouldn't be able to pick up my prescription tomorrow.
See, in Arizona, what they're doing here is, even with controlled substances, is instead of giving you the paper prescription, they actually like computers send the whole prescription, even controlled substances,
Controlled
to the
substances, they need
pharmacy.
to do that now because it's the
Yeah.
law that they can't do that. But if it's the law that they can't do that, and this is an unsustainable situation if they're going to continue with that. Because I had a video chat with my doctor this week just to say that he saw me. It's ridiculous.
Right.
Because
Right.
I can't
I'm
get
gonna
for my back until this is over.
I'm gonna switch rooms again, so I'm
Okay.
gonna cam off for a minute so I can comfortably sit.
right.
he
Just
will be
'cause-
missed.
No, I won't. That's okay.
Anyway, sorry if I
Nicky
got
still-
too real there, guys.
Nicky
No.
still killed him. We're down
No.
a match. We're down a match.
I'm gonna be resurrected.
Do it.
I've been resurrected 5 times already.
I don't know what to say to that.
I'm a vamp. Well, it's not really resurrection as
It said
much as
resurrected, not erected. It's
I'm a
different.
vampire. I'm a vampire. I was bitten
Ah,
by a
okay.
vampire when I was 15 in 1920. And
Hmm.
that's the way it is. We don't sparkle. We're fine. We're just like
Yeah.
regular people. We just look really young.
I'll take that.
And somehow are going to make a lot of money in the porn industry because we know Grant.
Hey, if you're a vampire, you can do some crazy shit. Jeez, those
Blood, though. I'm a-
man transforms into bat.
Yay! Oh,
Like-
God.
I heard y'all talking crap about me.
I mean-
I had to hop on.
Robert Patterson has to be the worst vampire of all time. It literally took him like 15 years to turn into a bat.
Yeah, but he's going to be the best Batman. And vampires come from bats. So,
That was
gotta-
the joke. If you don't have to explain it.
Papa,
I
what's
am-
how you doing?
Seriously, I'm gonna have to try and find this meme for tomorrow. It's basically Batman with the smiley face emoji over him,
Mhm.
and he's standing like kind of like this, like he does. And I don't remember which Batman character it is, but she's on her
Yeah.
knees, and she basically makes a comment of like, "Should I be eating this?" And he makes a comment that says that's other bat meat.
Don't eat bat meat.
And considering Paul Preston's going to be on tomorrow, I think he'd laugh his ass off at that.
Well, I mean, here's the thing.
And then
You know,
next week.
Batman went into China to take the bloke out in the Dark Knight. He didn't stay long, and now I understand why. Because he's it's the reason why he doesn't visit Ozzy Osbourne. because he's on the menu.
King with the kids, Batman.
What I don't understand is why Robin doesn't have more prominent role in those movies. Because I would be casting for Robin. I have the costume in my closet. I'm a costume that's like an armored variant.
No, I'll go get it.
Bro, I can hardly hear you. There's some weird feedback going on one of the microphones.
It's Jacob.
Sorry.
Oh no, you're good.
I'm perfect as always. Yeah, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
good.
Oh God, is he playing Xbox?
I'm Batman. No, I'm Robin. I'm not Batman. I swear.
I thought you were Arsenal.
Does that
I'm
make
Arsenal,
Devin
Rob-
Batman then?
See,
Does that make
Arsenal's
Devin
great
Batman?
for my trivia because I'm an arsenal of trivia knowledge. That's just a trivia thing. But when I do like costumes, Robin's the guy I go to.
But okay, hear me out. Okay, on the comment of him being Robin and everything, does that make Devin Batman?
I don't know what that makes Devin. Devin's his own thing.
No,
That might
I
make Devin
look at Devin as more as a young Alfred.
Alfred. Yeah,
There's your
definitely-
Batman.
Yeah, because he has the comments and that's all he does. So
Oh, there's our Batman.
I'm Batman.
You got Batman. You've got two Matmans.
and
you got a
The
Robin.
Batman's in a Batman.
okay, hold on.
So, okay, Gotham, this is
Right,
your.
stall for 5 minutes. I'll be back.
Okay, so Devin, so Nikki's gonna disappear for 5 minutes. Let's just time travel, fucking 5 minutes in the future.
No.
But again, guys, I do apologize for all the bullshit tonight.
Ugh.
Well, I mean, you are in control of the storm, so I think better of you to not have one while we're doing the stream. Well, yeah, next time, stop the storms, all right?
Yeah, tell the storm to stop it for a couple hours.
Yeah,
Then we can
and then
resume.
and then
Just
I
be
get,
like one, you'd be like, "Oi, cool it," and then it all stops.
well, and then I get a text on my phone. I get a text from the upstairs neighbor, and that says, "Let's play Dungeons and Dragons." I'm like, "God damn it!" So that means you're gonna pull more bandwidth, even though,
Yeah.
asshole.
Did you call him a nerd?
Yeah, you should have called him a nerd, and then he'll stop.
Yeah.
No, I want to go up and go, dude. Don't do it tomorrow. No, actually, I'm thinking about because I should be able to because Jacob logged on to the page and set it up when he did a Facebook group live, and I jumped in with him. I still had control of everything, so I
Yeah.
might see if Nikki can run the straight up the stream and if I can run it from here tomorrow. That way, we can guarantee that everything doesn't screw up.
Right. I mean, it should work. If it worked on Facebook, it should work, any other time.
Yeah, and that way I can reset the router and everything tonight or tomorrow before we start.
Right. So, yeah.
I
mean,
completely forgot. I completely forgot that I was supposed to do that before we started, because usually, like with the TVs, it'll just start lagging.
yeah.
So I know I got to do it.
Right.
I mean, don't be doing that during one of our tag team matches. That just won't be on. Do it. Okay, if you're gonna do it during a tag team match, do it with your other team partner that's in here. Not as
Damn.
important.
Shots fired.
The not as good partner.
Well, no, but hear me out though. I asked Jacob. I went straight to Jacob first and said, "Do you want to play in this?" And he went, "No, I don't want to play. I don't want to play in days." In Chris Days.
And that's the right.
Hello, Ensign.
Ensign.
Yes.
Fuck you, man. Captain. Yeah. Yeah. I ain't no Wesley Crusher, bitch. I'm captain of the Enterprise.
No.
I don't know.
This is my Enterprise, and you're my Wesley Crusher, and you're gonna drive, bitch.
Oh,
Shut
fuck
up,
you, man.
baby.
No.
Matt's my
This is-
number two.
okay. So let me explain
Matt-
to everybody.
Matt's my Riker. Grant would be.
I'm Wesley
probably
Crusher. Can I
Worf.
make Devin Crusher? I'm at least Data. Come. Actually, no. Devin's Data.
Devin
Shit,
would
yeah,
be.
Devin's Data.
You see, I gave you Wesley Crusher because officially, I
I'm
loved.
13.
Yes, that is true. But I loved the character of Wesley Crusher growing up, so it's actually a compliment.
Illogical.
So I don't know Star Trek very well, so
So this is Captain Picard post Nemesis. So this is the
Oh.
uniform they switched to after Star Trek Nemesis, and then we see it in flashback sequences and photographs in Star Trek Picard, as well as Star Trek comic book Picard Countdown. So anybody who doesn't know about Star Trek,
Okay.
you know now.
There you go. The more
Okay.
you know.
I mean,
I just assumed
Nick,
you were Chris
some-
Hemsworth
someone who
in
thinks
the
Star Trek
09
as
Star
much as
Trek.
you are. Sorry.
That would
My
work
dad,
too.
my dad is the only one that loves Star Trek as much as me. My dad knows more about Star Trek than me. Trust me, he knows everything.
So I suppose you're really happy with freaking Jean-Luc now being a fucking synthetic. You must be over the moon about that.
I still haven't
Right.
fucking seen it. I don't have CBS All Access, so
I don't have it either,
Isn't
but
it
I've
free
seen
now?
it. Can we talk
Free.
about this though? Because I do have thoughts about that, and I'm gonna riff if I may.
Sure.
So the whole entire point of the series of Star Trek Picard and also Next Generation, seek out new life. You
right.
see it in the episode Measure of a Man. This
He actually
is
says it in the opening of the show.
Picard is new life now.
Right.
He had become what he had always sought. Like he seeked out new life. And he says in the episode Measure of Man, when Bruce Maddox is essentially putting Data on trial to get control of his body, he's like, our mission is to seek out new life. Well, there it is. So Picard, one of those things. It's one of those things, it's about based on your beliefs about what the soul is. And me, I'm very logical when it comes to the soul. The soul is what a man is, like what a being is. And everything that Picard was, is, and ever will be is in that synthetic body now. So if you don't accept Data as a person,
not be
then
more
you can't
wrong.
accept Picard as a person. So if you're accepting Data as a person, you need to accept Picard as a person now.
No, because Data wasn't a real person to begin with. They put the essence of Picard in there. Picard died of a fucking brain aneurysm. They turned him into a fucking
Everything
synthetic.
Picard
And that's not
is, though, is
Picard.
there. He's there though. It's him.
No, it's
It's
not.
him.
It's a copy. It's
I
a
disagree.
copy.
I
It's
fundamentally
not
disagree.
Picard.
Because no, it is. It's everything that he is, and they're the only time they're gonna mention it is when Counselor Troy shows up next season and she can't sense what his emotions are. That's the only time they're ever gonna mention it. He is still Picard. And honestly,
He's a very
the
good
show was
copy.
made to be one season, and that was an afterthought. As far as an afterthought goes, I'll give it the credit that it has warranted because they planned on doing this one season and then we're done. But then they were shooting it and they're like, we love Star Trek, we love Picard, and we're going to keep going. Like
Okay,
that
let's
whole-
be clear about two things. Star Trek Picard is the furthest thing. It makes Star Trek Discovery look more like Star Trek than that does.
I love
Picard
Star
wasn't
Trek,
Picard to begin with.
but Picard, I mean, everything to do with the Borg, he finally accepts that the Borg are people. That they're just people that we need to save. The way that he treats the Romulans, his final act at Starfleet was to defend the Romulans after Spock dies, quote unquote, dies, because they don't know what happens to Spock. He disappears in the supernova. So all Captain Picard can do is evacuate the Romulans. And Starfleet didn't want to do that. I'm okay with the fact that Starfleet isn't like the moral high ground that it was anymore because it never was. Picard always was fighting Starfleet. But what happens is that Picard saved Romulans, even though they were his enemies. Picard sought out new life, even though it was synthetic, even though it could bring the destruction. And honestly, it could tie into Discovery because that footage looked a lot like Control if you're watching. But Picard accepts the synthetics as new life, and then he becomes one of them. I think it's beautiful, and I think the way that everything, I won't spoil that part because everything they do with Data, as far as hallucinations or dreams or simulations, whatever you want to call it, is beautiful. It's everything that's in Next Generation. So I defend Picard, I defend Discovery, but Picard has been the best Star Trek that I've ever seen in my life. And I'm proud to say that.
Okay, I'm going to use a line from Star Trek Picard to show how Star Trek it is. The sheer fucking hubris of what you just said.
That was bad. I will admit.
Okay, how about her next line to Picard? Shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up.
Earn the F-bomb.
That's so Star Trek. I mean, when I think of Star Trek, I remember all the profanities. I remember all that because that's that. Also, I remember one of the greatest captains of all time being constantly shit on by every single person in the scene, being treated like a fucking nobody.
Who?
Picard's constantly. He's not even a main character in his own show.
No, I agree with that. Starfleet, the sheer fucking hubris line, I don't like that. I'm okay with them using the F-bomb in Star Trek as long as it's earned. So Data in Generations, when he says, oh, shit, he just implanted the emotional chip. So he's feeling emotions that he's never felt before, and he's saying, oh, shit. That fits. That fits for me. But sheer fucking hubris.
It's actual Star Trek. You're talking about Star Trek. This is Star Trek.
Yeah.
But in my
opinion,
fucking Powder Kid, you had to go and say it was a good series. Now look what you've done. You got 3 blokes that are silent because of the sheer hubris of you.
It's not hubris of me.
Louder.
No, I'm being quiet because I really don't have an opinion on this because I haven't seen Picard yet. But to bring on the whole cussing thing, I think if it fits, that's one thing. But cussing to cuss in Star Trek doesn't fit, in my opinion. Like
that's what it was. So
it would be like cussing in Doctor Who. You know, Doctor Who is a family show for adults, an adult show for families. If it fits, that's one thing. But if they're just doing it to fucking cuss, that's not, in my opinion, doesn't
Regardless
fly.
of that, what do you think of the costume? Do I look good? I mean, come on.
Yes, it looks really good.
Goddamn Enterprise.
Traditional-ish. It's traditional with a new flair. It's put it this way. It's 25% different enough that CBS won't sue you.
And that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
Kick him out. Get him out. Get him out of here. Get him out. He's off. Come on.
Doink.
How dare you? You kicked the wrong person out, man.
Oh, well, you
What did I do?
The one that did wrong.
Well, you were pointing at Jacob, so I fucking threw him there. Doink.
There you go, man.
Now we're gonna.
We
Now we need to throw. Hold on, I gotta do a little rearranging. So I gotta throw him out. I gotta throw him out. I gotta throw you out, and then I gotta bring Jacob back in, and then I gotta bring him, and then I gotta bring him. There. Now fight it out.
Yeah. So I just heard too much from Nikki. Grant didn't have enough counter arguments in Bilbo, so I'm gonna give my vote to Nikki on this one.
Oh, if we had a debate on Picard, I would so win. I'm so passionate about Star Trek. Look at this. We get the United Federation of Planets. How beautiful is that? A united federation, not just on Earth, of planets.
Time.
I love Star Trek. I grew up on that stuff. I am the person
He said the word planets, but he said planet, and then after the time when he went S, so he can only say the United Federation of Planets. So therefore, the S doesn't count.
S is cut off in the frame.
I'm gonna go to the judges on that one. Judges ruling on that. Should he?
You know, I'm overruling this thing.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
Nikki, you do not have that power. So.
I'm gonna say this.
I grew up. I just want to say, I am the way I am because of Star Trek. I got an F once.
Don't blame Star Trek on that. That's rude.
I got an F. And my dad punished me by saying, "You can't play Xbox for an entire month." Do you know what we did in that month? We watched Star Trek instead of playing Xbox.
That's a really big punishment right there.
Star Trek. So Star Trek, if I say Picard at its core is Star Trek, it's Star Trek, man. I love Star Trek.
Robert Meyer Burnett would disagree with you.
What did I walk into?
Chris, you walked into a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, Chris lost to me and Devin in the team.
Yes, he did. We saw that, and he also said because of you're also playing Grant and I. Just so you know.
Yep. Chris lost in a match today. I just want to make that clear for Chris here in the back. Everybody in the back. Chris lost against Nikki and Devin. And Ryan.
Wait, I missed that. Did you say that Chris lost?
Yeah.
I'm Grant's complete lack of surprise.
Where's the Chris lost in a match today, or not today, but whenever.
You know he's going to want to.
He also lost in one last week. Did you know that?
You know he's gonna want to join this to defend
Dude,
himself.
you created a league.
That's fine because Chris
Get into
lost.
that league. Chris, come on.
Can
You
somebody
lost your
send?
team match, Chris.
Can
Just
somebody
so you
Send
know.
me the link. I want to see him defend this.
Yeah, somebody send Chris the link, because if I do it, it's gonna screw up my computer.
Say it
And if
first.
I'll do it, I'll send him. I'll just rickroll him. I can't help it.
Jacob, can you send him the link? Are you able to-
Maybe.
If
So I might
not,
be
I'm
able to.
sure somebody can send Chris the link, because I'm sure he'll chime in
I'll
any
send
minute.
the link because I just have to make this an
okay.
opportunity. I didn't think I'd have to speak for Death Watch tonight.
Whoa!
I do.
Hold on. This is the way.
I-
And it throws spoilers.
We're the Death Watch, and
Nikki,
we're taking over Titan Trivia with everything we have.
Nikki, I
And
have a
know I
question.
my voice modulator right now, but don't take this
Nikki,
crazy
Matt has a
back
question for you.
voice unseriously. All right, this is the way we will dominate and destroy anybody we face in Titan Trivia or any other trivia league for that matter. We have everything to beat you. We are the Death Watch. We stand warrior to warrior. If you can prove your worth against us, we'll take you on. We're warriors. We don't back down for a challenge. But remember, we're Mandalorian, okay? This is
Yeah,
the
but-
way.
Yeah, but homie, just so you know, the Council of Gallifrey could be coming. I don't know. I just made up something on the spot.
I got a question
Is
for
that what we're
Nikki.
calling ourselves, the Council of Gallifrey?
You don't understand.
I don't know. I
Death-
just
I hope not, because
We
they were
show
just
up
destroyed by the
on
Master.
Clone Wars this week. We showed up this morning. Spoiler alert. Sorry. We're the Death Watch. We will survive. We will endure. You can't.
No, okay.
stop us.
Okay, the Death Watch is something that they put on someone who's about to die. It's called a Death Watch for a reason. It means you're going to die very soon. Calling yourselves the Death Watch means that you're going to die. The only thing that's
Nikki.
more cringy than that name was Chris Day's face paint in his title. Like, oh hey buddy, good to see you there.
Hey, Rod.
And the only thing more cringy than that is RJ's haircut.
No.
oh,
Clip that.
Matt-
You don't have flags. You don't have masks. You don't have anything. All you have is your knowledge, which is incomparable to the knowledge of me and Devin put together, which is the Death Watch. So I'm gonna let
You know, I
guys.
could have been with my girlfriend tonight, but I got dumped, so I'm with you guys.
Oh, congrats. I mean, I'm sorry. Nikki, Matt Deere here from the Daily Bugle. I got a question for you. Is it true that you and Devin beat Chris and whatever that clown's name is, his team? He's gone.
I thought
Just
Chris
not
Day has
good
a tag team
timing.
partner?
that is the ultimate mic drop. I'm not even gonna answer your fucking question. Peace.
Chris, who's your tag team partner?
Who is mine?
Yeah.
It was Brandon. Now it's Matt.
Wait, which
It's
is
Matt Beer.
Yes. And we're calling 0-1
we're
because we're
in
going to lose.
the tag team tournament coming up.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
0-1.
Time out. Challenge flag, whatever. Matt, you actually decided to play.
Just one more
Yeah.
go around.
Maddie, I decided to play too, so
You know what, Jacob? I gave you first shot. You fucking
you did.
said
I'm
no.
sorry.
So you said no.
sorry.
So I upgraded. I upgraded in this.
It was a
league.
big upgrade too. I'll
Okay.
tell you that right now.
It was in the press
Chris,
conference like 2 days ago.
That was the best decision you'll ever make in your life.
Everybody stop. This is serious. You can say every single match that you play is a retirement match. It won't matter. We of the Death Watch will beat you, and you just can't stand having your retirement be something where the Death Watch wins in your own league. What do you have
Look,
to say to
Can I just play?
We're going to
Nikki?
lose before we get to you, Nikki. We're going to lose before we get to you.
Oh,
We're called 0-1.
hell yeah.
We're called 0-1, so we're going to lose before we get to you. So
Matt's
can't.
pretty.
Checkmate.
Matt's just gonna put
I was
question
literally-
marks on every answer.
You guys are great. I love all.
Even if he knows it, he's just gonna write a question mark. I don't fucking know.
I can't do heal for the life of me.
Later,
'Cause
we'll be put in the Hall of Fame for the worst loss in the history of the world. I'm just kidding.
I'm the one who's
Spider-Man and
I got my
Spider-Man
secret.
Far From Home. Tobey Maguire.
I'm gonna be inducting Chris into his own Hall of Fame, and I've got a speech planned. I love it.
This
No,
is
I
gonna be
love
bad.
it because I've got a good speech plan.
I legally cannot induct or whatever Chris into this thing because
No,
I
it's
am
okay. I'm
too
looking
mean
forward.
when I do
I've
my
got a-
speeches.
I've got enough stabs and enough like ups. I've got a good speech for this, so I'm excited about this.
I'm excited
Chris.
to hear it.
Chris, I do have a question. I ask this to everybody when they come on after today.
I swear, Matt, if it's about Tom Brady, man, I got no
No.
comment.
No,
Tom
no,
Brady
no.
sucks, and I'm in Boston. Say that.
He's in Tampa anyway. I mean, I
I'm
could
in Boston.
I could bring up that he's in Tampa Bay and not in New
I'm
England
so
or
not ready for
Tennessee,
that.
like somebody here thought he was going to go to.
I
But
still
we
did.
won't get into that.
I will. I did even to the day that even when Ryan Tannehill got continued, I honestly thought he was still going to stay.
As the only person from Boston here, I will say the best part about
Hey, hold on. I lived in
They don't
Boston half of my life, so
Yeah, but you're not there now, so that doesn't officially count.
yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
Chris, listen to Nicky's accent. He's clearly from Boston.
Hey, I
What do you
hide-
mean?
I hide.
Chris just sounds like he's got a dick in his throat.
Only comes out when I
He's
drink.
saying he likes the way you talk, boy.
You don't like the way I talk, boy? You know what? You know what? You go to Philly Fox. You're not gonna.
It's about Chris, Nicky.
I'm not from
Yeah.
South. I'm from
He
North.
thinks
I'm more than classy Boston bitches. You ain't
You
getting.
got a pretty mouth.
I do got a.
You want to
Chris thinks
Say hello to your mother for me.
Okay, Chris, here's my question, though, that I was going to ask you. No, it's not about Tom Brady going to Tampa Bay.
No, I don't fuck
about
Boston
that.
girls as fuck.
It's not about you guys losing multiple defensive players to Miami, of all teams. My question
It's not,
is
it's
this.
not about how the XFL is actually better than your team.
Whoa!
So my question is this. It's funny
Pretty
because
much.
there's no XFL anymore.
I'm waiting for him to
that's the
ask the fucking question.
So here's the question.
Yeah, hurry
and
up,
this
Matt.
is
God,
inspired. This was inspired by tonight's events by Taryn. Do you have gag reflexes, and can you prove it with a beer bottle?
I do have gag reflexes, and I had no. What was the last part you said?
And do you have a beer bottle with you so you can prove it like Taryn did earlier?
Are you really going to ask Paul Preston this question tomorrow?
All right, go.
I won't ask him.
Stick it down
Do
your
it.
throat until you
Prove it.
gag.
Prove it. Single camera. Big
I'm
bottle,
not
big
doing
boy.
that. No, it's empty anyway.
Big end
man.
first. Big end first.
Yeah, you gotta go big.
It's empty.
And if,
Oh no, I get it now.
Chris, and if you don't know what we're talking about, you need to go back and watch our beginning of this episode, because our friends over at Extreme Screams were over, and Taryn is a character, to put it least, and him and his partner Chris were laughing about gag reflexes, and
Oh,
Taryn took a tall boy and shoved it down his throat, big side first,
that's just gonna hurt. Damn.
big end first.
Oh, ugh.
It shouldn't hurt you, Chris. You got a big mouth.
Grant, I know I'm gonna have to do this if I want to. Can we I don't know.
Love you too, man.
Say, Nicky. I didn't hear what Nicky said.
Yeah, I didn't either. Nikki, what?
If I'm gonna get paid, I know I'm gonna have to do this gag reflex thing, from what we were talking about before.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That'd
No,
be
you're-
very.
Oh yeah.
No, I
Do
think.
you have a shotgun like?
Luckily, I don't have a gag reflex.
I mean, $20 is $20. However you cut it, right, Nikki?
10,000.
Do it through PayPal.
PayPal is Big Little Warrior, Big ILL Warrior 09.
Sullivan Jr. at hotmail.com is my.
don't you just put in like a B?
Mine is Ben.Stover@gmail.
I do have a serious question for everybody though. How's everybody's family doing during everything? The coronavirus and all that shit.
Don't ruin the mood.
I can hear Nikki now. Unless he's just purposely.
Where are we getting echo from?
Chris, isn't it?
Is it me?
It might
Mute
be.
yourself.
Yours is the only one that's echoing when you talk.
Yeah, I'm 1 day away from like imploding from the coronavirus. So like, I need to go to the movies. I need to do something because being stuck in the same place is like.
Well, I think we're gonna do a watch along here pretty soon. I don't know what. We're gonna pick something that everybody can get easily. We'll
Right.
just pick something.
Yeah, something like on
coronavirus.
Netflix or
I have everything. So
Well,
I know
I was,
to make
coronavirus zombies.
I was thinking, Matt. Oh, let's talk about our little idea for next Sunday.
I when I said next Sunday, I actually thought it was not this upcoming Sunday, but the following. So the day I said was
Next Sunday,
wrong.
Nick.
It's the 26th.
Okay. Well,
So I guess I can do it. I was going to mention it at the end, but I can do it now. I mean, might as well.
yeah, it's
so
Day.
on-
It's Chris that's echoing.
Yeah, it is.
I just muted him and.
Okay, cool.
Put
So,
your headphones in, Chris.
What was that?
No, I'm saying, Chris, put your headphones in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, headphones would be good. So not
Gatorade
this
tastes like
Sunday.
yellow.
Right, probably. Not this Sunday, but the following Sunday. I don't know how long it's going to last. I don't know how long we want to go for. Could be
And
an
it's all
hour,
going to
could be
go to
more.
Maddie.
Yeah,
It's all going to go to Maddie.
Yeah. I mean, it can go as long as it needs to go. But what we're going to
Oh, no, I was talking about the money. We just
Oh, yeah,
upgrade
sure.
my internet and shit.
There we go. What we're going to be doing, and I need to find exactly every little detail, get it all figured out, whatnot, which I should be able to within a couple days. We're going to be doing a charity stream for the coronavirus. We are either going to be raising money for masks, get them to hospitals because there's hospitals that need them, or we're going to donate to like a Feeding America type thing. And I would like, if depending on what we can raise, I would like to not just have it be donated to just the U.S. If I can find the best way, I like to try to get maybe masks to other countries too, because, which is fantastic. We have a lot of, team owners and, other people in general raising money and, donating masks to U.S. hospitals. So I don't see it quite as much with, hospitals in like Spain and Germany and whatever. So if I can figure something out, we can try maybe doing that as well. So not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, we're going to be doing a stream to raise money and all that good stuff. I don't know how long it's going to go though.
And we're all just going to jump in and out and just kind of, we'll shoot the shit. Maybe we'll do an episode of like After Dark for a while.
Yeah, and we're also
I want to show my contacts, see what we can do if we can get a couple of them to come in. Yeah.
So yeah, because I mean,
maybe a few
I'd like to
down
get
competitors.
Yeah, we can get some competitors, which I'm sure people would definitely do it. Just hop in and they don't have to be in for the entire thing because we can only have 6 people on anyway. So, like maybe they can come on for let's say 10 minutes even. I mean, they don't have to be on that long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
6
limit
is
is
the limit
6.
for thing. Unfortunately, I wish it was like Zoom where you can have like 20, 30 people on because then that could be helpful. But I mean, even if we can't, we can always have whoever's running the stream just kind of put people out for a little bit and then bring people in too. So I mean, if people wanted to sit,
and we can all jump in and
hang
out.
Yeah, so if people want to hang out in the backstage part on here, we can do that too. And then whenever it's their time, they can be brought in.
What I would suggest is not putting a limit on the stream time wise. You've got 10 hours before you can cut it off.
Yeah.
And if we're going to be jumping in and out, we can have someone host it for an hour. Someone else can jump in and host it for an hour.
Right.
Talk about different things and different stuff. And,
Yeah.
just,
when I was talking about the limit, though, I wasn't talking about for this stream. I was talking about just for anybody in general. Like let's say, I don't know, let's say Chris wants to come on for 5 or 10 minutes. He can do that, or he can be on for 20 minutes or whatever.
We're full. Sorry, no, we're full.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, but no, there won't be a limit. We'll go as long as we feel like it can go. And this week, I don't know what day yet. I mean, it could be next week too. It could be like next Tuesday. We're going to be debuting the Inside the Horseshoe, our NFL show.
Is that new with your hat?
Yeah, I mean, it has something to do with my hat. Yeah. So maybe during the charity stream, we'll do an episode of that, and then we'll cut it out and put it as its own episode whenever the day is that it will normally go up. So, we can do different shows on here. Like, you can do Suplex as well, or I don't know. We're just gonna hang out and do whatnot and just have fun. That's the whole point. And then
we can even have.
Can we have a section? Can we have a section in it where we do dad jokes? Because I know West has a few.
I think we need to do. I think we're gonna have to do a little bit of MFK just because we always get a good laugh out of that from time to time. And and we'll just bring people in maybe if they want to do like some kind of bullshit, like because undoubtedly Subaru's gonna want us to fucking do some debate, obviously.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, and you guys can do a full match too if you want. I mean, it's up to you guys too on that. The point of this is just to have fun and raise money.
I would like to, if we're going to do some sort of little debate sort of thing on there, I would like to offer a semi-informal sort of challenge to the quote-unquote debate god, the guy who retired essentially, 2-belt champion. Jump on, we'll do it. I'm a 2-belt champion. I'm undefeated. Let's have we can just do like a quick round sort of thing. Have a little bit of fun with it.
Right.
People in the chat can write up a.
You haven't lost, huh?
Yeah. So
you didn't challenge me.
But I mean,
it's okay. I'll get over it. Have you not lost, Grant?
No, I haven't.
In debate? Wow. Damn.
I've 12-0 altogether. So.
I just want to fight Grant and start debate after.
But I mean, we can get like you were saying, we get Schmodown to competitors on here. We can, anybody. I mean, heck, if LeBron James wants to hop in and say hi for a minute, he can come in and join.
I'm still waiting for Matt to pull that off. He says.
Well, I've been messaging so many people. Hello. Yeah. Like I messaged before he dropped out. I messaged Mike Bloomberg, and I was like, "Hey, you should come on the show and talk about your campaign." And he dropped out, so I think I had something to do with it.
No.
Well, I messaged Kobe before he dropped out as well, but that's a different story.
Damn! Really, you had to go
there. Matt. Too soon.
Hiyo.
Oh, I don't know.
Matt, kick him out.
No, that's Mama West, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. But no, I messaged LeBron. I messaged Tom Brady. I was like, hey, you could talk about going, to Tampa.
Man, you make fun of Tom Brady so much, I don't think he's going to answer, bud.
Look, if Tom Brady wants to hey, look, since he left, it's like Chris, since Tom Brady left, he can finally start to have fun and talk to people.
Unlike Bill Belichick.
Yeah, true. Now you can talk about
behind the scenes stuff.
Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Get into Deflategate. What really happened?
Yeah.
Fuck Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick.
We don't need to.
The Patriots have been successful in spite of Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick is the worst part of the team. He really is.
Yeah,
he's an asshole.
Nikki, when were the Patriots successful without Bill Belichick?
They weren't successful without him, but they weren't successful without Tom Brady either.
They lost to Brett Favre and the fucking Packers.
They did. But Tom Brady, as much as I despise Tom Brady is better than Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick is nothing.
Oh, hell yeah.
You do this stupid slot offense. It's chicken offense. Come on, man. It's chicken. You do these 10-yard games. You get a first down. You kill clock. It's stupid.
So we'll learn a lot more this next year. But the 1 year Belichick did not
You
have
mean the
Bryden.
year after?
They went.
They
10
almost made a playoffs with an 11-6 record. 11-6 record makes a playoff in any other division.
Not bad. And, they had Bill Belichick.
Yeah, but an 11-6 record, that's a playoff record. 11-6 is good.
Guys,
this is gonna be the first year. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's at 10-6.
It was the way the division
I don't know
was
much
because
about
Favre had the Jets.
Bilbo Baggins, whatever his name is. But I've heard of Tom Brady and another bloke, Brett Favre, because John Madden used to always talk about how good Brett Favre was in the video game. So I know he must be good.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Everybody but Chris, answer this. Who defeated the Patriots to get into the during the playoffs this year? I know Matt knows for a fact.
Above the line.
I don't remember. I didn't watch football.
Was it
so I
Tom
don't know
Brady
that.
for throwing that pick six at the end?
Chris, do you know? Do you know? Because I sure do.
Yeah, I do. It's the Titans, wasn't it?
Matt, would you answer that question?
Yes, it was the Titans. But I do have a question for you, Matt.
I don't want to talk about it.
I do. I do. Wait. Time out.
I cried like a bitch.
Everybody, time out. Do you know, Chris, why I want to talk about that?
Because you're a Tennessee Titans fan, I'm guessing?
God damn right I am.
Look, Chris. This is the first time he's had any
all respect
success since, like, what, 2001? Whenever they were, like, a few
yeah,
inches
when they
short of making
played,
the bowl.
who'd they play, the Rams?
Yeah, it was the
In the
Rams.
Super Bowl?
It was the
Yeah,
Rams.
that shit got hurt, though.
And lost by 8 inches?
Yeah, like 8 inches. But,
Yeah,
but Matt, who,
8 inches makes a big difference.
First, they made it in.
who did Kansas City beat to get to the Super
That's
Bowl?
not my ex-wife used to always say.
Who did Kansas City beat to get to the
So, what's the what was the result of Tom Brady's last pass as a New England Patriot?
That would be a pick 6, my friend.
Pick 6. He threw a touchdown to the wrong team.
He can now say his final pass was a touchdown pass. Just not how he would want it to go.
Matt, I have a question for you and you alone. This is
That's probably why the Buccaneers wanted him so much. He looked just like Jameis Winston in that moment.
Ooh.
He looks familiar.
With the schedule, you know who comes on, not Paul, but who comes on afterward?
Yeah.
Do you think we should announce it? Or should we wait?
And
what and how do we promote this person? Because this person
Can I
isn't
make a suggestion without giving anything away?
Sure.
Announce it
The
early.
greatest human
because
being on earth.
People might think that this next episode coming up, i.e. tomorrow, is going to have that person on, so we might get more people tuning in.
He's going to teach me a lot. That's all I'll say.
I think this is going to be an interesting. This is one of those episodes. I think
fucked up podcast.
It's going to pop off the rails because I saw the last interview he did, and he literally laid on the bed like Deadpool with his shirt off the whole time.
Literally can't wait.
Like,
that guy's my idol, man.
And Day, I'm still trying to get the panel together when I decide exactly. But you have to know that you cannot fangirl out the whole time.
Yes, and you have to be shirtless throughout the entire episode.
I can do that.
And you have to draw a line down your head so it looks like a butt.
You would pull it off, Chris.
No, my ex-fiance used to do that. So.
I like how Jacob's just sitting there rolling his eyes. Like, I can't believe you said that. With his wife and his wife.
It's a Friday night during the coronavirus.
I'm sorry.
But what name do we call this person under? Because if you've seen the match today, you know that he's not. He's brought the mask back.
Oh,
I would
that can be
call
one or two
him
people now.
a man.
Okay,
or
the
what
first
he was called, I would
three
say,
letters of
2 years ago.
the mask name, the last 3 letters of his fashion type name, and then use the middle 3 letters as the rest, and then just mash it all together.
His first, the first 3 letters in his name is also the nickname of the Miami Dolphins, which, fun fact, took some of the better defensive players from New England this past offseason.
And on
But
that
they weren't as
note,
good as the Miami Sharks because they had a movie about them on a Sunday or something or other. I don't remember.
Any given Sunday, Al Pacino.
No, I don't know. No, it was the last one.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Thank
That's
you, Nick.
funny because it's
But yes,
true.
I think we should announce it, Matt.
tonight or you know what? We'll do it tomorrow.
I do it tomorrow.
You have all this build up. Like,
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, build it up till
don't let the
tomorrow.
fans down.
Wait till Devin's here.
Nothing worse than building it up.
Should we give the
And then
audience
it's gonna be
food?
a 5-minute
I've
movie.
ever heard
And you
from
know how Malcolm feels
Let's put
about
it to
that.
vote. Everybody who wants to announce it tonight, raise your hand. So we got 2 hands raised.
Yeah, you know what?
There
Screw
we
it.
go.
Screw
Ah,
it.
well, he did it anyway. Fuck
Yeah, he
that
did
then.
anyway. You're like, screw it.
Oh, good for you.
But yes.
So yes, the one viewer who's probably one of us, it's Bobby Gucci, Tom Dagnino, or the infamous Vince Scott.
Oh,
Could be
that's
Alan, everybody.
I think
He
that was
definitely wants to be a
I
part of
just
that.
talked to Alan a little bit ago.
Alan absolutely wants to be a part of that.
Me and Devin will
Like,
be
yeah,
there,
we
right?
talked
'Cause
about that
we have
earlier,
a lot to
yeah.
say to him. We're
But
curious. How does that
tomorrow-
work into it?
We are welcoming Paul Preston, gentlemen,
Absolutely.
Yes, we are.
I can't wait.
Yes.
and supposedly Subrath's finally getting the promo art together, which he said he was going to do a week ago.
Nah, it's fine.
That's all right.
He made my
that's why I
logo for a Nerd Illustrator, which I haven't done in
Subrath
weeks.
Subrath said he was doing that, and then he was working on the Mania post earlier.
Yeah, I mean, I
So,
had
I
to
don't
go. I have to be honest. I had to go out of our circle for this.
Ah,
That's pretty damn cool. That's fucking dope.
That's a flashback.
It is. It's actually what's on the background right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. No, I actually got that from one of our rivals over at C2A.
Mm. Trying to think of
Wait,
who
we have rivals?
would create it.
Well, we're trying to
Yeah.
have a bigger channel and fan base and call to action by basically December of next year.
Oh, we have
But
one
frankly,
person subscribed to us
How much
randomly. today.
do they have right now?
Easy.
They just hit 1,000 subs.
Oh, nice. We'll
Oh,
get there.
if
We're
people
gonna have
like
LeBron
what they're doing, they'll come over to what we're doing.
Did they get
So, like,
charged
like
with
DC
assault for
Marvel.
that?
Yes. Yes.
They hit 1,000 subs. Like, people go to jail for less than
When
that.
they start?
2.5 years ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah. So
Like
They-
in Marvel,
And you
like-
guys and TMG's been around for what, a year?
Yeah, but After Dark's only
AMG's
been going
technically
on
been
for
around
about
longer.
but After Dark's only been going for about 6
Yeah.
months.
Yeah.
And I'm not even going to count
That's
it
not
that far
bad.
back.
no,
I'm going to count it to
I'd say 3 months for
2 or
like,
3 months ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
The 32nd of September we started.
Yeah.
Yeah, September. That's
if-
right.
If I'm gonna be honest, this channel was
Shit, I mean,
created,
fuck. If
6 years
you
ago.
talk,
Yeah, I was going to say the
my
channel. The
senior
channel
year.
is
I mean, if
like
you talk
12
about
years
what-
old, isn't it, Matt?
Yeah, the channel's old. So I started
Yeah.
out when I was like half my size.
Channel's almost
This
legal age.
week we're reviewing like I don't know, what did I review? I think my first one was 300, the second one, Rise of the Empire.
Ew, that's bad.
yeah. Because I think, that, Matt, when did we do Chris and Matt on movies? Like, when was that?
I have
Like
no idea. I blocked that
2017,
out.
16?
I don't know.
14. Don't be scared. Go back further.
I don't know how long.
12.
It was a
Back
while.
when you were under 6 foot.
We did a few episodes. Super F, I think,
We
was
did
on the
like
last
maybe
one.
for like 2 months, and then yeah.
But needless to say, we're not counting from
Yeah,
then.
no,
We're
that was
counting
the
from when
podcast.
this show
Mm.
started. We're
Yeah, this
counting
was
from when this show
sizable,
started.
Yeah, so
That's non-canonical.
And I'm pretty proud to be a part of it.
Now we're in the canon, so
I will say I'm
But like I say, it's like
proud
Marvel
to be a
versus
part of
DC.
that.
That's
So
legend.
we're DC, they're Marvel.
What? Because we floundered at first and now we've figured out our stride?
Well, no. What I'm saying is that the more Marvel does, the more DC is going to do. People are going to see Harley Quinn Birds of Prey because they like Marvel movies.
Yeah, that movie sucked, man.
Hey, you
Oh,
can leave.
That was a
I
terrible
thought
movie.
you were saying that one of them over there looks like Captain Marvel. And that's what I was going with. Okay, never mind.
I thought it was
I was getting mixed up.
What I'm saying is we'll get there eventually.
I was
We are.
disappointed with it.
I still haven't seen it yet.
Get the
Birds of
Aquaman
Prey.
of the.
I like.
I don't like
It's on
Aquaman.
digital now, ain't it?
Chris, can you
Yeah,
change
I
your
just-
camera
Aquaman was
angle?
fucking
You really don't
awesome.
like it, so it's
It's
right on
POV.
your eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris's camera right now is giving
Sorry,
me
I'm playing.
those
I'm
memories of
talking
the
and I'm playing
memes that are
Resident
like,
Evil 3.
what women see.
I thought you were trying to rape me.
There's what women see. And it's just Chris's camera
No.
angle.
He's playing
What
video
women
games while he's
want?
on the stream, people. My God.
Well, that's
I
what
thought-
Jacob's doing.
I learned that.
What am I doing?
mean, technically.
Playing video games
I
while
don't
we
know.
stream.
I turned off my console like 30 minutes ago.
Then what's that green reflection in your eye?
That is called the screen.
Oh yeah,
No,
nice
like,
choice of words. The
look,
screen.
my everything, my TV, it doesn't have an input on.
And what is the wifey doing?
Wow.
She
Watching
is
stuff.
watching a video on her phone.
Illogical.
Sister
Why
wife.
is she watching it vertically? If she turns it sideways, you get a
Nikki.
bigger screen.
It's on Facebook. Facebook's
Can
always
you
better
what?
to do it vertically.
Full screen.
Can
Good.
she hear us, or do you have headphones in?
I have headphones in.
Give her one real quick. Give her one real quick. I want to say something. I want to see her reaction.
Don't give her one on camera. Oh, you mean a headphone? Sorry, I thought you said give her one. I thought you meant something else.
Make another baby.
I wish we could, Matt, but unfortunately we cannot.
Are you kidding? Why do you want to talk to me?
I'm in a poly relationship. I'm not in any relationship.
Okay.
I just got.
You're
dumped.
watching Sister Wives, and I just thought that was a topic.
It's funny. She loves that show. But every time I'm like, hey, let's do that because I can marry your best friend and she can live here with us, she always turns me down.
No.
See, I'm the other person in the relationship. I'm the other one.
I've
He's
never
the one
been
watching
anyone.
from the bushes.
Is that a good thing, Matt? To be the other one?
He's the
Yeah,
other bully.
because she lives with her husband.
Yeah.
And I live a few hours away, so she comes over and brings her daughter over and hangs out with us, and we have our weekend, and then she goes home.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, good for you.
We're trying to teach Nikki the birds and the bees.
I know
You'll
what
learn
it is.
one day, Nikki.
Just women don't like me. So
Same, Nikki.
I mean, what's not to like?
What's not
I mean, what's not like
that way when I was
Other than the fact
I
that
thought that way when I was 15, Nikki.
I wish we had the ability to like change what
Yeah, but
Nikki's
unfortunately,
camera
Chris is
have like
28, so that
rain
doesn't work.
come down. Like sad
Nikki's gonna be the
music.
40-year-old version.
Slowly turn his
He's the
color gray.
14-year-old version. Damn it, Chris! If you're gonna make a joke, you
He's
have to make it
he's
right.
older than I am, and he looks younger than me. Because I'm like
Chris,
24.
that's because of all the cocaine that you did.
True. Chris, you
Yeah,
look like you're
and all the
85.
drinking. I love you too, man.
oh, I got that too.
I know.
Probably
it's time
used
for
of
Matt
all
to
the
start playing with toys.
cocaine I did.
Well, if we're all going to
That's
start
what I
pulling
did.
out our wood, so
We here at TMG do not endorse cocaine use.
No, we don't. No. No.
So, question for y'all. Ashley has wanted to give me like a full body wax for how long now?
I have?
Yeah, you have.
Let's do it.
Can we
Wait.
film it and put it on the channel?
Absolutely.
Puppet West,
I am
charity
going.
stream next week. Charity stream next week. You're getting the full backstack and crack wax. We're going on there.
I have very little body hair to begin with, so that doesn't hurt that much for me.
No. And we start at the top of his head.
There's
I
not much
work out way
there.
too much, so I don't have none. I don't have any.
And I
Well,
wasn't kidding.
You're the one that wanted me on here, so.
So with the cloth masks, do you have to shave
Marriage
with
goals.
those?
Wait,
Yeah.
what about shaving?
So the cloth masks.
Not the cloth ones.
I don't think you have to. My dad was wearing one.
I don't think so.
It's
And
just
he
the
had
ones
the
that are like form fitting.
Okay.
I would anyway.
Because my work's trying to get some for all of our employees.
Don't make him shave if he doesn't have to.
God, you look
I
like a
don't think
woman
he
if you
has
didn't
to.
have facial hair, man. Don't shave it.
I wouldn't look like
gorgeous.
a woman. I'd look younger than Nikki.
He would. He would.
Will you look younger than me?
Well, I got this, and it
Chris,
protects against the coronavirus.
you look like
so-
We all look
person
younger
here.
than you, Chris. Like I said, you're 85.
I look
I mean,
like my
Nikki's
brother,
already
actually.
safe
I'm
from
not
the
gonna lie.
coronavirus.
What was Nikki
I mean-
doing for a second?
Oh, I thought he was convulsing. I thought he couldn't breathe. And he's trying to take the mask off.
She's like, you guys are a bunch of
That's gonna
idiots.
be
Go,
me.
I'm going back to my show.
I already knew that.
Nerd
Apparently,
alert.
kids still dancing.
If he's part of it, I knew it was a bunch of nerds. So, you know.
She loves me.
Hey, I don't take offense to that.
Well, good. Glad I could support you.
Wow.
Wow.
Exactly. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna make Nick. I'm gonna.
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
This is the way.
Little puppet.
I'm so much sexier with this on than I am with it off.
Oh, don't you say that.
I love that nobody responded to that.
Dude, you're making it really hard to masturbate right now.
Just play like 1970s porn music and just have it on Nikki.
Yeah, brown.
I'll get the
She's like
job
the
done.
wind.
This is the way.
Oh. Is that like a
Oh, God,
hot
no.
dog? A hot dog? Bratwurst?
So.
What?
Oh.
And on that
Oh,
note,
that's phone. That's the top of the phone. Okay. I thought it was like a hot dog coming in the camera. It was like, is that a hot
It's
dog?
working,
Is that a
everybody.
bratwurst?
It's working. Ladies are lining up.
Those Boston ladies, huh, Nikki?
There's no one here. I'm so
you know,
wrong.
if we ever get monetized, Nikki's gonna have to tone it down with all the copyrighted work.
Yeah.
No, if it's
Man, I
5
use so
seconds,
much
it's good.
copyright music for
I think
mine.
It's less than
shit.
5 seconds, so it works.
Well,
It's
it's like
fair
when
use.
it's like when Drew was on and she played her video killed the video Drew star or whatever it is.
Yeah.
We go.
So if it's under a certain time, it's fair use, and all these are like 4-second sound clips. So
Yeah.
we're good.
See, and I don't understand that the way we do that for Titan, Titan trivia. Like, I really don't.
Well, okay,
Yeah, I'm-
you're probably don't understand because you're not even looking at the camera.
I'm sorry, Grant, I didn't hear that.
Exactly, because you won't even look at the camera.
We're about 700 subs from getting monetized, so and we'll have
is
to
the
worry
way.
about it in a couple of years, I would say.
You don't have to worry about it either.
Because then it's going to be
Yeah,
10,000
We
subs.
would be pretty close on the hour.
Because they only flag it if it's audio and video.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause-
I would say we're pretty close on the hour. Yeah, like Grant was saying, I'm pretty sure we've probably hit the 10,000 hours already.
Oh, we went long past that, like before this started. Like if we had the amount of subs needed, we would have been monetized before this started. Unless I missed something.
I feel like I did too.
I think the two up in the middle and the top have a personal joke going because they both laughed at the same time and no one else did.
Because we're looking at.
Into that, we just.
Well, screw y'all.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh.
Is it a guinea
What the
pig?
fuck is that?
A guinea
Is
pig
that a
hybrid.
baby cow?
Looks like a fucking cow crossed with a
It's a
unicorn
dog.
crossed with.
Looks like a pig
just
and a
a
fucking
dog.
dog together.
It's a chihuahua, guys.
Yeah, its head's like
It's
that.
an ugly looking chihuahua.
Okay,
That's-
Matt,
that's-
take everyone
looks
out
like a
because I like
deer.
being up at the top middle.
Guys,
Fix me.
That dog would
What?
freak me out.
Fix me.
Talon.
This is the way.
That's a normal looking dog, Chris. How dare you?
I don't know.
Do you not know what a dog looks like?
I know what a dog looks like.
Apparently not.
Okay. Ugh. Where are your glasses?
This is the way.
So, yeah, if we get monetized, then we'll set up Patreon, and we'll just be really cool. They can even like.
I mean,
If
we can do
we get
Patreon
monetized
whenever,
after
it's
that,
just,
we'll need to take
do we
private
want to?
sponsorship because there's no way in the world we'd be able to keep it monetized.
Oh,
Why
yeah.
would?
We'd
Yeah,
be,
I guess.
Sponsored by Manscaped
Hitman.
or Adam and Eve.
I'd be
Sure.
perfect for that because
We'll take all those.
I mean, look at me.
Sure, I'll throw out we can all throw out little. There you go. Nicky can make his. You know, he can
You're
make
not
a.
Ugh.
He can
I
climb to
wonder
you.
what butt plugs felt like. Well, now you can. Yeah, our ads would be like anal infusion stuff or whatever. That's what we'll have here.
Pretty much.
hey, there's people out there, not just blob.
She wanted to see your beautiful faces.
That's questionable.
Wow.
I have a below average face.
I feel so beloved.
Matt, you hurt Matt's feelings.
Okay.
He'll come back.
Go.
Okay, you didn't tell her we're not supposed to tell the truth on this stream. Jesus Christ.
I haven't had enough to drink yet. I need more for the truth. I need more alcohol for the truth, you asshole.
It's
I
bad
need
enough
more to
Matt's now
drink
with
the-
Will in his own
You broke
relationship,
him.
and you got to go ahead and say that. Ugh.
I mean,
Hey,
my
Because he's in a relationship with a polymorph or whatever that Pokemon's called. I wasn't really paying that much
He's
attention.
getting some, man.
He's a polymorph relationship person. I don't know.
I wish I had that.
I don't understand relationships anymore.
I don't understand.
Just 'cause you
humans.
suck
and on
at
that note, we're throwing Chris out because we don't need to hear that.
Are you kidding?
Chris, it's because you suck at them.
Yeah, pretty much.
See?
Chris getting in a real relationship will happen when we see
When
the Snyder Cut released.
When he wins
So
the
never.
championship
Man,
in his
they should
Trivia
release
League.
the Snyder Cut by now.
Whoa! Damn.
Yeah.
Jacob
Yeah.
threw the damn gauntlet. Ooh.
I told this to
I don't
Matt
think
because
it
I
will
was supposed to. I actually didn't realize was tomorrow. I was supposed to get my engagement pictures with my ex-fiance, and I remember because I got my money back today for it, and then I was realizing like I was supposed to get married in about a month from now, about a year from now, from like this day. So it's weird.
But Chris, here's the thing. Even if you were to get married, only about 4 or 5 people would have turned up, which probably would have doubled the people that would have come up normally. So
At least you got to have sex. All right.
Jacob
I've
has
had
kids.
sex with that woman.
so-
Come on now. I mean, she has 3. She has 3 kids, and for like part of me feels like they're not my kids, but I feel like kind of their dad in ways, and I still try to as much as I can because those kids are 4, 3, and 1, and there's not a single thing I want to do for those kids.
It's a trap.
But it's just a tough
Wait, so
situation.
just out of curiosity, you're going to marry a girl whose kid is only 1, and you'd been with her for what, 8-9 minutes?
Her kid's 1.5. But yes.
Oh, 3.5. That makes a difference. So 11, 12 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm not
I know they say love is blind, but was she also?
And Mr.
Yeah,
Icon.
she wasn't blind yet. She was getting there, but not there yet.
And then he took his pants off and she went,
I was slowly blinding myself too. I understand the feeling.
for you.
The word
And
I
then he
keep hearing, and I'm only 24, but the word I keep hearing is patience, and I fucking hate that word.
Why am I older than most of you?
No, that's because people, when they get with you, they get sick, so they turn into patients. That's what it is.
I'm the fucking oldest one here, so.
I don't think you
How
are.
old again are you, Matt? 76, 77? Was it? I can't remember.
87.
87.
Yeah, Chris is
Because Matt,
85.
you're like 11 months older than I am, 10 months, something like that.
Nice. About 2 years.
I'm old.
No, you're
I'm
25.
so it's okay.
We're like in the middle,
26.
honey.
Are you 26?
26. I said this last time. 26.
Be 29 soon.
I can remember.
Like our best friends, Chris.
Wow. And
Supposed to
you
know
like
this.
to call me your best friend.
How old are you?
You don't even know my
Hey,
age.
you are my best. You are my
You
best
don't even
friend.
know
I'll
my
be
age.
25 in November, the day after Halloween.
You don't even know my
Oi,
age.
Maddie.
I know your
Maddie,
birthday.
how old are you?
31.
Oh, you're not the oldest then. I'm the oldest. I'm 36.
Oh, well, okay.
Like, what year is it?
Are you really, Grant? You don't look 36.
No, I'm 35. I'm 35. I'm not 36 yet.
You don't look 36.
23.
Well,
like
yeah,
30.
Because he's 35.
It's all the heroin and porn that I consume that makes me young.
Wow. And this conversation took a turn to the dark side very quickly.
He drinks fish tank water.
Well, actually, I can't drink my town water because we have arsenic in it, so we actually have to go down to the council and get bottled water each day.
Okay.
No,
And then fish.
Grant drinks the blood of kangaroos to stay young.
Do it.
It's all right.
Like Kangaroo Jack.
That's kind of very racist. I don't know if you know that.
Grant, have you ever punched a kangaroo?
Fuck no. I'm not the plastic kangaroo. I'm surprised that thing didn't kick him in the gut. They've got fucking claws on them like this. Or is it like that, you know?
Yeah, I was going to ask if he had been punched by kangaroos.
You have to get behind him.
I wonder if it's like that. I wonder if it's like that scene in Kangaroo Jack when he punches him and then he turns out to be able to talk.
Nothing like
That would
Kangaroo
freak
Jack.
me the fuck
Yeah.
out. No.
Yes, that's actually based on a true story in Australia. That's how George Miller was born, and then he wrote Mad Max.
There's still a kangaroo jumping around somewhere in the outback with millions of dollars in a hoodie pocket. So
Wow. Grant's wife
movie
walked
exists.
by and go, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Your friends are
No, that's
racist.
probably true.
I'm not racist.
Look, man, I was having a rant about a guy eating a bat, so I think you're good. I think you're good.
That's true. I really want to clip that out. It was literally the passion behind it.
Everything's under control. Situation normal.
The rage.
You had so much passion behind it.
Just don't
Talk
fire
about the
bats.
bat, Matt.
Everything would be fine.
Can you talk about the bat again?
But you were expecting me to get into this, but I didn't.
You know what I say? If you can't eat pussy,
Yeah,
eat bat.
you're like, don't do it.
Oh,
I don't know
God.
that fucker that ate a bat. He's just waiting.
So, what do you eat, Nikki? Then
Huh?
I got these frozen Stouffer's dinners.
Wait, what?
Really good.
well, Nikki said if you can't eat pussy, you eat bat. And I was just asking him what he ate.
Oh,
I got these frozen
yeah. If you want to
Stouffer's.
cause a pandemic, then go ahead and eat the
Really?
bats. Just eat them all.
How long do you guys think this pandemic's going to last for?
I don't know. How long do you think
people stop eating bats?
Stop eating bats. Yeah.
2 more days.
2 more.
It's gonna last until they get back.
And that's how long it's gonna go.
It's making a difference.
It's the reason why Batman is
Wonder
popular in
Woman
the
again.
cinemas over in China, but it is popular as a dish in a restaurant. So yeah.
Yeah, Batman. The reason why Bruce Wayne chose Batman wasn't because he was afraid of bats. He was afraid of the people that eat the bats. Because he knew this would happen.
Yeah.
The Chinese version
would be fine.
Well, literally, like the Chinese version of Ozzy Osbourne would be his ultimate nightmare.
Right. But Ozzy just bit the head off. Whoever
That's true.
started this thing ate the whole thing.
I did not swallow.
He just bit the head. It was like, oh, that's not a toy. That's actually real. And then I can't remember if he actually spit it out or whatever. But no, don't eat bats. That'd be good. Have good hygiene, and then this won't happen.
Okay,
I've been managing no sports, man.
Today I went down to grab some bread and milk, and there was a guy that was picking up some fruit. He had his black gloves on and everything. His phone rang. He stuck his gloves in his mouth, pulled them out like that, checked his phone, put his gloves back on, then pulled out his little bottle of bloody antiseptic and washed his hands. I'm like, all right.
See, it's people like that that are going to ruin this world. Because look, we survived Spanish flu, Ebola,
bird flu,
Black Plague.
No, you can't call it Spanish flu. That's racist.
True, we can't call that. So the Spain flu started. We had all these things.
I don't even know when that was.
We had I remember it was like 20s or whatever. NHL had to be stopped because of people were bleeding out of their eyes because of it. Apparently, we've made advances in science. Medical field has just been so much better. So you would think, oh yeah, a stupid fucking disease would be handled pretty quick. But apparently, with all these advancements that we're having in science and all this stuff, all you have to do is eat a bat, and the world will just shut down. And they don't know how to fix it. And then people putting the gloves in their mouths like, oh, I'm gonna
understand it.
It's like, oh, this guy might have corona. Oh well, let's put the gloves in my hand. I might have touched something that has corona.
This was one he was in. Like I walked in. It wasn't as I walked in. I walked in. This is when I was going to the checkout. He was already in there, so he touched everything else, and then went. I better clean my hand.
It's like that woman on the news that was like, you can't touch your face, don't put your hands in your mouth, all that stuff, and then she starts licking her fingers as she's going through the pages.
Nope.
It looks like they might. Looks like they might be shutting down the Walmart in my city.
That's only.
They found some COVID-19 for like 3 of the employees at Walmart. They said today. And they haven't really announced if they're going to close it or not.
Well,
they've already closed almost everything else.
Okay.
Are we going to get tested or wait and see they have some?
Well, that's okay. Well, that's okay. The idiots at our in my group of friends actually went to a party with fucking people, just this full-on party. And it's like, why would you be stupid enough to go to a party? And it turns out somebody there actually had corona.
Oh. There you go.
It's like, why would you be stupid enough to do that?
It's like those teenagers in Florida on spring break. We put all this money in, man.
Yeah.
Why would we waste all this money? I'm not going to let anything ruin my fun. About a week later, 10 of them have corona. Or how many?
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
Basically,
one thing I'm really glad about with this whole coronavirus thing is the fact that my mom she lived in Florida, and for those who don't know, my brother died about 5 months ago.
Yeah.
And so to see during this entire coronavirus, my mom finally comes back to Nebraska, and she's back home. But now I can't see her for 12 more days because now she's stuck in coronavirus. So they quarantined her ass. for 2
Right.
days at my sister's in Overton. So it's good to have my mom back, and I cannot wait to see her because I haven't seen her since the funeral. But
Yeah.
it sucks that I can't see her for like 11 more days.
Right. So, and then I'm hoping none of the kids had corona at the school I work at because I'll be going back there Tuesday. Because apparently working at a school when no kids are in classes is essential.
See, and I don't get that, but it's whatever.
I'm not going to complain. At least I'm working still. Even though
I've been working a construction job lately, and I'm surprised they have us working because there's only like 6 of us.
depending on what you would be working on, it could be considered essential. But it would depend what you're doing.
I don't know. We're getting rid of a building. The mall.
Are you getting rid of it?
One of the malls here. Well, we're tearing it down.
I think ours are okay. I'm a daycare worker, and I'm not essential, but he works for Verizon, and he's essential. Makes sense.
I can
All right, guys, I got to head up.
depending on.
Thanks, everyone. Take it easy.
See you, bud.
You have to see.
Bye, Grant.
See you, man.
All right, brother. We'll see you tonight.
Yeah, he's gone already.
I'm trying to find this picture, and then I'm gonna call it a night because this thing is funny as hell.
Okay. Is it just like customer service at at there, or is it like actually being able to fix phones or
I
phone
manage
connection?
a retail store. So I do, like everything customer service, cell phone, stuff like that. I don't do any repairs.
Yeah.
I do troubleshooting.
Okay. Because I can kind of see something like that being essential, but depending. Well, definitely not going to be monetized now.
Okay.
Okay. We're definitely not going to be.
No, but I understand. Do you guys have like closed doors like GameStop does now? Like, and
We have just been pulled off of YouTube. Yay!
Take it off of YouTube
have
now.
we? No. Jacob, do you guys have people like come in the store, or do they have to wait outside like some stores are
Goodbye,
doing? 'Cause
everyone.
The GameStop in my area.
They come in. We have a max occupancy of 10 people now, but people can come in. We're also doing like curbside and delivery if people want to.
Okay.
So I just thought that image was funny because it just I don't know. I think Paul Preston will probably laugh hysterically about that.
Yeah, I just didn't expect to see Bat Dick today. That's.
And on that note,
Knowing the fact I have to edit a Batman movie as soon as we're done here makes me feel so much better about myself because now I just saw Bat Dick.
Okay.
All right, guys. It's been 2 hours. Let's just call it a night. Oh shit! And of course,
Yeah, you missed the Bat Dick.
It's something we haven't seen before, but still.
So you missed.
Don't remind me, Nikki.
Super athletic.
You didn't get the words Robin in it.
He probably saw. I was like, fuck that shit.
It's the only thing I can relate to.
I don't need to see that.
Superat's just upset it's not Superman.
Look.
It's a good thing we don't get monetized for these.
Right. We don't need to get to Super.
How do you get monetized anyway now?
Huh?
You have to have a
How do you get
1,000
monetized now anyway?
subscribers
Yeah, you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 10,000 views.
and 10. Yeah,
I
and
remember when it used to be
10,000
easy.
and 1,000 hours of content.
See, YouTube is
God, I don't even
Batman,
know how many hours.
and you have to be like Wonder Woman.
Yeah, have to suck it.
All right, guys.
God, stop, Jacob.
You have to blow it. But
No.
So this was definitely fun. I'm gonna close the stream now. And for everybody here at After Dark Happy Hour. See you next time. Now my computer's gonna run slow as shit.
Okay. Thank God he was wearing pants.
Shut their own thing up, guys.
If we haven't been shut down yet, that surely will do it.
Yeah, that one I got it.
Are we done being live?
The camera just went down there. I saw a little skin. I was scared for a second.
It's like now we've seen Batman's
thank
dick.
God.
I mean, might as well go around the table.
It's like my computer's
Matt, I
running
will say
slow.
the funniest thing ever. I will say, Matt, the funniest